All right, guys, day 4 we're looking at here. I'm going to do a little walkthrough like I've been doing. Those of you that have been watching the videos and keeping up with your work, keep it up. You're doing a good job. Some of you have a few other things to go in. Make sure you see my comments. If I put one in for you, it's just some little tweaks for you guys to make, but keep up the work. Here we go. I'm going to switch it over so you can see my screen again. All right, digital learning page on Schoology again. You're going to go to day 4. It will be published by tomorrow. Directions. View this video, right? This is the day walkthrough video. Then 2, using your data collection, frequency table, and data display, make conclusions about your questions and data. You're like, huh, what does that mean? Well, here's all explaining it. Write your conclusion on a separate sheet of paper. Should be at least a full page. This will serve as part of your script when you do your presentation. So here are the questions I want you to look at. What's your statistical question? My question was, on average, how many sports do freshmen play in a year? Why did I choose it? I was just curious. I was curious to see what the average was based off of what I knew. What conclusions can I make? That's where a lot of this is. So it says, of the 45 freshman students surveyed, more than half of them played 1 or 2 sports throughout the year, with the greatest answer being 1 sport. The least amount of students played 4 sports. Average of my data was 2.13 repeating, meaning an average freshman participate in 2 sports. Median of my data was also 2, with answers ranging from 1 to 3. I was surprised none of the students who responded to the survey answered 0. I was also surprised that more students play 3 sports than 2 sports, even though 2 sports was the average. Okay, then here it says, so this was my mean, median, the variability, so I went from 1 to 4. How are they shown on my graph? So I have my graph right here, same thing. Notice how I have labels. Make sure you are labeling, guys. I have a title. Very clearly able to see. 4 sports, 5 people. All right. Well, then it says, answer your hypothetical study. The last sentence should start, in conclusion, I found the average or typical. In conclusion, I found that the average freshman played 2 sports in a year. Okay. Then you're going to upload a picture of your conclusion in the data conclusion submission spot below. So right here, this video will be right above it. It will be right here will be the video, and then it will be this, okay? You're going to take your sheet of paper like this. It's going to have your name on it. So there we go. My name, my question, all of my, there we go, all of my data. Okay, my conclusion here that I have going on. Now, this is the minimum I should see. I skipped a line because I'm just doing it as an example, not a real presentation. You guys should have plenty to have written on yours, okay? But this is minimum, okay? I have a whole sheet here, and this took me about 10 minutes to do as I'm looking over at my data. I'm making conclusions. They're sitting right next to each other here. Okay, I answered all 4 of those questions that I have on there. Well, all the different parts of these questions, I answered all of this in here. Okay, and all I'm doing is submitting this because come next week, you are going to turn in your presentation, meaning you're going to take a little video of yourself. You're going to have your data display, your frequency table, everything that you've turned in, you're going to have sitting there along with that, and you're just going to say, so my statistical question was that on average, how many sports do freshmen play? And I'm going to really lay out what I want to see in that video. But for today, tomorrow for 4th hour, this is what I want you to do. I want you to start writing up some of those conclusions to help with your script for your video. Okay, questions sent them my way. Otherwise, keep up the good work, and when you're done with this, have a great weekend. Know that next week we have school Monday through Thursday, so it's going to be Monday, Wednesday, And it will still be Tuesday, Thursday for the other classes. All right, well, everything's going to be shifted. So if you're Tuesday, Thursday, you become Monday, Wednesday. If you're a Wednesday, Friday, you now become Tuesday, Thursday. All right, so just make sure you're getting on, you're doing what you need to be doing. All right, have a great weekend. See you for day 5.